When you live in alignment with your dharma, you stop engaging in drama. Seed first, fruit later. Sow first, reap later. Do two negatives and do positives equate to zero? Before we seek answers to all these laws, wellness morning to all, from Building Spiritual Muscles, a subsidiary of Human Empowerment Cell of Jeevan Charge. On the finale of a 5-day ongoing series on laws of universe level 2, Vindri Kaurji, our spiritual healer and life coach, will treat us to these 3 amazing laws. Let's get started.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh, Sat Sri Akal, good morning and good evening to all the overseas. Ram Ram Ji. So today is the finale in which we are going to end this series, the 5th day, and the 2 very beautiful and very important laws. That is the law of dharma. That means the purpose in life. And the second law is going to be sin doesn't subtract, it's destroy. It's a very big myth we have. So today we are going to complete these 2 laws. Both are very important, very important. So the law of dharma, what is the law of dharma? What is purpose in life? This question many times people ask us, okay, what is the purpose of life? You've come into this earth, what is the purpose of life? So we say the purpose of life is same for everyone. It's the same for everyone. The goal is the same. What have we come here? We have come for the union of the oneness. We say that we are the spiritual being on a human journey. Spiritual being on a human journey because we have this physical form. Why are we having all this physical form? This physical form is there for us to complete our lessons. And this only in this physical form, we can also unite to the oneness. So the goal is the same. But another thing we come up, that what is dharma, what is the purpose in life? So everyone has a purpose. Now we know that we all are unique. We all are unique. And we all have a unique gift. So please go deep inside yourself and see what are the special talents you have. Maybe we are not aware. आज तक किसी कभी सोचा नहीं, हमने सोचा ही नहीं है कि मेरे अंदर कौन कौन सी खूबी है. Because throughout life we have been suppressing it. Maybe from the time of our childhood, we in our generation, we were always shoo, chup, 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 not to talk too much. We are not allowed to. So maybe in life we have suppressed a lot of things which were actually a special gift, a special talents. So those people of that age, please go deep inside. There is something unique gift hidden inside you. Today the children know about it. They themselves said, this is a speciality of ours, of our character we have. This is where I am very creative. I can make very nice good food. I'm a very good designer. I have a lot of knowledge. I can study. That is my way, is if that I have a grasping power. So everyone nowadays children can, because nowadays the children are very alert. So they know. That is why when they are choosing their subjects also, we are told but to the parents that please do not impose anything onto the children. Why? Because the children have the deep down rooted some certain type of uniqueness. Maybe someone is not very good at studies, but maybe very good in sports. That is their uniqueness. Maybe someone is not in sport and very good in education. That is their uniqueness. Maybe someone is very good in dancing. But what do? We just shoot. No, this is not important. This is not important. Study is important. But these are few talents in everyone, unique talents they have, which we people suppress it according to what the today's, whatever the scenario is. आजकल खाली पढ़ाई 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 कहते हैं कि तुम्हारे अंदर बेशक गेम्स हो, बेशक वो डांसिंग हो, बेशक वो ड्राइंग आर्ट हो, but we don't allow it because we say this is the time of education. So we suppress those talents. Even in our time, there were a lot of things we people had, but we were not allowed to show because that time was the time of obedience. But now today we will say, let it be the generation, let it be the youth, let it be the young girls, let it be the old people. Please take a U-turn. Go deep down and understand the uniqueness that you have. Now, if I say uniqueness, we have all been gifted. तो देखा जाए in the broad vision, broad perspective देखा जाए, तो we all have been given the gift of what? हम कहते हैं ना हमको विरासत में मिली है, ये गिफ्ट हमको विरासत में मिली है. तो what is that gift? That gift is in a broader perspective that we are the mantu jyot swarup हैं. That means we have all the gifts of those virtues which are already residing inside us. This is in a broader perspective I'm talking about. But this everyone has. That is where we are now trying to trigger. These things are already there in you. Please use these gifts. Please use these gifts first for yourself and then for the others. But in the other way, we take it that if you are having a gift inside you, that is a talent of creation, talent of service. Someone is a very good host. Someone who can be a very good designer. Someone who can help people bodily. Physically, they help a lot. They have that's a talent in them. That is a gift in them. Someone has good in the brain, mental way. They can help. They have knowledge. They can do the service. That is their creation. So what happens? We have to all go deep down inside. Even you have one talent, even if you find one uniqueness in you, please hold on to it. From today, just catch on to it. Maybe someone is very good in making food, making very good food, but only making good food, but not in serving. Why? Because they are suppressed. They had the talent, they're making it, but they're not able to express it. So today, I want that all of you should go down deep inside and find out what is that talent that you have inside hidden. Now, if you people have all very silently introspect now, introspect, do not shy away from it. Do not get scared. There's no one to suppress you. Today we have known that we have to learn to live for ourselves. We'll never be living for ourselves. Today, अगर ਅਸੀਂ अपनी talent, is uniqueness को search कर लिया, you have found it out, then be the bold to come out with it. When you start expressing that out, that means you started loving yourself. You started living for yourself. So see, everything is interlinked. You found your talent, you found the uniqueness, then that is, you found that's a gift for you. Now today you will say, okay, now I'm going to exercise, I'm going to execute it, I'm going to express it. बेशक एक भी talent हो, I'm going to express it. When you express it, it shows that you're learning to live for yourself. That is also a dharma. That is also purpose of life. That you have to learn to live for yourself, for your uniqueness. You have to learn. So when we come to this point, we would like to say that we have to all give a commitment to yourself. First, today, just take 2 seconds and find out whatever talent that you have. And you have found out that uniqueness, the gift that you have been given. Now you have to give a commitment to yourself that now you're going to execute it. How are you going to execute it? So we come on to the law of dharma and the commitment. So please come onto the slide in which we are going to give the commitment of how to exercise, how to execute. So this is now how we're going to give a commitment. Today, I will lovingly nurture the god or the goddesses and the employees that lies deep within my soul. So now this is in a broader prospect. What are you seeing? That god or goddesses, that uniqueness, that soul, that mantu juru soup, which is absolutely deep rooted. Today, you're lovingly going to nurture it. You're going to nurture it because that's a gift. And how do you nurture that gift? You are absolutely going to abide by it. पहले तो ये पता होना चाहिए वो goddess है कौन. That is mantu jo swarup hai. That is deep down rooted, who is in this physical body. Now I know, but now how do I nurture it? By abiding with it. I've got all the biodata. Now I am just going to become very attentive to the spirit within me. I'm going to take care of it. I am going to do it bodily and with the mind. I will awaken myself deep stillness within my heart. That mana to jyot swarup hai. This is the uniqueness. This is the gift which I have got, which I have not even realized because I am always in the body conscious. Now I will carry the consciousness of timeless, eternal, being amid in board experiences. In all my experiences, I am going to carry this goddess or the goddesses or this mantu josru totally in my mental body. पूरे चित्ते में रखना है कि this is the beautiful gift that I have got and I am going to carry it 24/7 in all my experiences. That means कोई भी चीज आती है संसार में हमारे को, like we have a bad experience, a bad relationship, but I know the uniqueness that I am carrying. Mantu Jot Swarup hai. So I am going to execute. I am going to bring it into practice. All those Rabbi guns in each and every of my experiences. But that is the gift. Now this is in the broader way. I will make a list of all the unique texts. Now that was in a broader way about the goddess and Mantu Jot Swarup. That is also a gift. I am going to exercise all my beautiful qualities in all my experiences. You will say कि किसी के पास थोड़ा है किसी का no. Everyone, the quality and the quantity is the same in each and everyone. Mantu Jot Swarup, the Jot Swarup, the quality and quantity is same in everyone. It is only that we are not alert. We are not alert about it. Today, become alert and start executing. Second point is find some other unique talent that you have. That was the uniqueness. Now, this is the talent that you have. What are the talent? Maybe it is just one. Maybe there are two. People have to, you just have to introspect and please find out the thing that you love to do. There are certain things which we love to do, which I've already explained to you before. We have already been suppressing it in our time by our parents, maybe by our surrounding. And today, the children also are being suppressed by parents when they impose something onto the children, their own dreams. So please introspect. Even if today we are 70, 60, 40, 30, whatever age, please find out the unique talent. When I do this now, I have found मेरे पास एक है, मेरे पास दो है, उस चीज को पकड़ो. That we have used it, then use this service in humanity. खाना तो बहुत अच्छा बना लेती. I'm very good. I'm very fast in baking and I do very good. But किसके लिए बनाते? Can you express it? No. There are many people who do not express it. They just cannot express it. They have an inferiority complex. They're not able to do it. But today, put all those complexes aside and bring out these talents that you have and do it as a service of mankind. Maybe, yes, you are very good in making food and today you are serving and you are earning money also, but make a little bit of food and help humanity. Give food, maybe just a few drops, nothing, not much, to those who are needy. Help in the humanity. Maybe today we all are doing these classes and all. And when we are having this type, because all are not on the platform, we're just 32 or 37 of us in the platform. That means we have some unique talents in us that we can express, but we are not able to express. We are helping ourselves by evolving, but we do not keep it to ourselves. We spread it. When we go into certain small groups, when we find someone is in problem, then we execute this type of knowledge to them so that we can help mankind to evolve. We don't just keep it to ourselves. We just help. So this is a very simple example I've given to you. Maybe someone is physically very strong and can help. So we help in our own family. But if you have, you can execute that even in the society. कोई धन से करता है, कोई तन से करता है, कोई मन से करता है. So execute it, express it. Maybe it is just a little, just a little. So this is the second part of it. Now we come to the third point. Then what will be? I will ask myself daily. I will ask myself daily. Now whatever we are executing, I've already done in the previous laws that whatever we will execute, abundance will flow inside. Abundance has to flow. That is the law. What you give, you get back in multi-folds. That is the abundance. Now, the third will be, I will ask myself daily, how can I serve? How can I help? Answer this question will allow you to help and serve it. Now you have found your talents. First, uniqueness. You have found that you are the Mantu Josru. You have pandar of virtues inside you. Execute. First, execute how? पहले तो अपने आप को मन के अंदर उसको collect करो. Start executing by abiding into your own life first. Execute there. It is there inside you. That is your mold group. That is the uniqueness. First, you put it into yourself. Man ko puri tarah enlighten kar. And when you are doing it, slowly, slowly, आप उस चीज को बांटो. So that is in the broader perspective. Second is now find out few talents which everyone is having. When you have found out that talent, then you are going to find that how can I help humanity? How can I help humanity? With little execution, but little seva towards the humanity, towards the universe, is going to bring abundance into your life. But remember one thing, don't go with this motivation, don't go with this desire, don't go with this intent that I am helping the society or helping someone who's needy so that abundance will flow. Again, our intent is that abundance will flow into my life. Usually we do that because we say that what you give, you get back. So we say, okay, now I will give up, I will get back. So our intent is always, of taking back. Become flawless. Become flawless. मेरे पे ये talent है. I want to help the society. I'm going to execute it. So put a question to yourself every day that how I can help the society. So today, this is your takeaway. This is your takeaway. I'm repeating again. The uniqueness of everyone is मन तू जो स्वरूप है. ये हमको विरासत में मिली है. This thing is a gift to us. इसका मतलब कि हमारे अंदर भंडार है. There's an ocean of virtues inside us, but we are not aware. Please accept it, acknowledge it. That yes, मैं मालक हूँ उस चीजों का. But मन is doing what? Is doing all the rubbish, all the negativity. Today I'm going to accept it. First, I accept it. I am abide with it, and then now I will execute it. I will help the humanity by just giving them a smile. This is also executing your talents. You are executing all your uniqueness. And then the second is what? Your own personal talents you have. Everyone doesn't have the same. Some is good in cooking, some is good in designing, some is good in packing, some is good in sports. Everyone has something or the other. So what happens that we people have to execute this. First, try to understand which one is it, and then how you can help the society. So this is your dharma. Now we come on to the next, which is very, very important, and that is you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. That means first you have to sow, then only you can reap. You cannot reap without sowing. अगर किसी फील्ड के अंदर किसी फार्मर ने कुछ किया ही नहीं है, बीज बोया ही नहीं है, तो you don't think he can reap anything. So everything is follows. First you reap, first you sow, and then you reap. First you sow, then only you will reap. That means what are you sowing? Sowing is the seed. And what are you reaping? Reaping is the fruit. When we plant a seed, the fruits are availed when the destined time comes. Now this is very important. Whenever we are sowing a seed, we will not get the fruits immediately. It will come at the correct time, because every fruit comes at a time that has been destined. There are certain seeds which we put and we get the fruits within 6 months, 3 months. Some food we get it after about 1 year. Some fruits we get after alternate years, after 3 years, and maybe there are fruits which we get after 32 years. So every fruit has its own destiny, its own law. The law is working. So the fruits come according to the time that has been destined. So this law also is applied to our own spiritual level. That means what is the seed that we sow? It is the unseen karma. What are the unseen karma? These unseen karmas are our thoughts and emotions, which we are sowing in the consciousness, which we call the man. Man ke andar, consciousness mein, we are sowing this unseen karma, adrisht karma, which we call the thoughts and emotion. Now, these are the source. They are the source of all the unseen. Now, these unseen actions are the source of what? Of the seen actions. Jo bhi drishtman, whatever we can see, whatever actions the physical body is doing, That is a physical level. That is the seen karma. उसका source कौन सा है? उसका source है that जो मन के अंदर जो हमने बीज बोया हुआ है, वो बीज जो है in the man, in the consciousness, that is the unseen karma, adrisht karma, and this is the source of all the seen karma. Seen karmas are what? On the physical level, jo karma we can see, let it be the good or the bad. So this knowledge is very, very important. You have to understand. Now, out of this, which is important? It is the unseen karma. If the unseen karma is a place where we can change, हम लोग change कर सकते हैं इस चीज को, because it is inside us. हमारे मन में we can transmute, we can change. But once it comes onto the physical level, ये अट्टाल है, this cannot be changed. We cannot change. So if we want to change our seen karma, our physical level karma, then we have to go back to the source. As soon as we change our unseen karma, adrisht karma, our thoughts and emotions, then automatically what have slowly our seen karma will also change. Because what you sow, so shall you reap. So now if I sow good, then the karma also becomes good. This is very, very important. Now, this says this frequency will tune with the frequency outside. What frequency? ये जो अंदर को हम जो सो कर रहे हैं, जो बीज रहे हैं, जो बीज डाल रहे हैं, they are having a certain frequency. This frequency gets in tune with the universe, and it attracts those seen karmas from the universe, those fruits from the universe. So that is only it attracts when the frequency them mil jati hai. Without the frequency, it will not be so. That is why every fruit comes in the destined time. In the destined time. This is very, very important for us to understand about the seen and the unseen karma. What you are sowing, you have to reap. You cannot reap without sowing. So, but we are sowing 24/7. हम बोले कि हम सो नहीं करें 24/7. Let it be good or let it be bad. Because man is a bundle of thoughts. And we are thinking 24/7. If a man stops thinking, that means he goes into coma. So we have to be thinking. We do not even know what we are thinking. But we are now becoming alert of what we are thinking. Because now we know how important it is to think what we are thinking. What is very important for us. If we start thinking what we are thinking, now we call it the introspection. We mean कि अब हमको पता लग रहा है कि मैं कोई कचरा तो नहीं सोच रही हूँ, कोई अच्छा ही सोच रही हूँ. अगर गलत सोच रही है उसको ट्रांसम्यूट करो. अगर ट्रांसम्यूट नहीं करेंगे, इसको बदलेंगे नहीं, तो दुखी कौन होगा? मैं ही दुखी हूँ. So now we have started thinking that what we are thinking, very, very important part, because this is the source. The thinking part is the source, and this is the source of everything that is manifesting in life. So change the source, the manifestation will also change. Now, what they says in the next slide, it says, sin does not subtract, it destroys. पहले तो ये पता लगे कि what is sin? What is sin? In the slide it says, sin does not subtract, it destroys. So just get the slide onto the screen. Sin does not subtract, it destroys. हमारे पुराण में कहते थे कि what is sin? पहले तो ये पता करें कि sin है क्या? What is sin? I'm already made it very clear. Sin is the unseen cause, seen, unseen karma, the source. Our thoughts are negative thoughts and negative emotions. This is all the naming of the unseen cause, the seeds, unseen karma, the source, our thoughts, which are negative. Negative and negative emotion. That means we can put it in this way. What is sin? Sin are the negative thoughts, emotion, seeds, unseen karma, the source. These are all sin. Now, what are the actions? The actions are the fruits or the effect of the compensation and correspondence. We have already done the law of compensation and correspondence. So, correspondence and compensation is the effect. It is the fruit. It is what you're going to reap. ये सब गुनाह है. There is not a punishment. That is not a sin. That means जो fruit, जो हमारे सामने में ट्रिगर्स आते हैं, जो सीन एक्शंस हैं, जो भी हम कहते हैं कि ये दृश्यमान कर्मा है, ये सब गुनाह है, and it can be punished by the law, can be punished by the society. Then what is that? Actually, then what is sin? Then what is sin? The sin and guna is two different things. Sin is the one which is deep rooted in the consciousness, the negative thoughts and emotions, and guna is the wrong actions that we are doing in our life. So we are punished by the law, we are punished by the society. Now, what is pun? Pun kiya hai, righteousness. Righteousness, pun ke, agar sin is inside the man, so pun is also inside the man. The pun is what? The virtues, the good karmas. This is punya and reward is simultaneous with happiness, healthy body and a good relation. अगर हमने अच्छे बीज डाले हैं, अच्छे रब्बी गुण डाले हैं, ये पुण्य है, ये गुड कर्मा है, ये गुड अनसीन कर्मा है, तो इसका रिवॉर्ड क्या मिलेगा? साइमल्टेनियसली अच्छे बीज बोए हैं, हमको हैप्पीनेस मिलेगी, healthy body मिलेगी, good relationships मिलेगी. So we see that in this we are getting all according to what we are sowing. पाप और पुण्य का तो हमको पता लग गया. Now it says that sin does not subtract, it destroys. Sin does not subtract. There is one slide before this. Just put the slide before this. Missed out a slide. Sin does not subtract, it destroys. After this, who punishes for the sin? I think this is who punishes for the sin. We say, who punishes for the sin? बड़े बार लोग कह देते हैं जी ईश्वर बैठा है आसमान, वो हमको पनिश करेगा, आज हमने गलत किया वो पनिश करेगा, या the judgment we have done good, he will do good for us. No, stop the blame game. We have to stop the blame game. बाहर की जो गुनाह हो रहे हैं संसार में with the physical level, that is punished by the law or by the society. But the sins that we have created inside us, the seeds that we have sown, negative seeds and thoughts, stop the blame game. We ourselves punish ourselves. We ourselves punish ourselves. We how? Because हमारे अंदर ही that law is working 24/7. So what does the law say? What you sow, so shall you reap. The law is 24 hours in an automotion which is working. So when we sow a seed of negative, immediately the law is working, and the law says what? That we punish ourselves. तो किसने अपने पैरों में कुल्हाड़ी मारा? हमने खुद ही. हमको पता है कि जो मैं सो करूंगी मेरे को वही बीज मेरे को खाना ही पड़ेगा. The fruit I have to have it. But then we are not aware or we are not bothered about it. So when we sow a negative thought, we punish ourselves. Stop the blame game. We blame my mother did this, my father did this, my brother did this, my husband did this, my children karke I'm suffering. Stop it. It is all we have doing it ourselves because we are not ready to accept the law of the universe. Then how do we punish ourselves for the sin? अगर हमने अपने अंदर में negative emotions and negative thoughts रखी हैं, and the first thing, how do we punish ourselves? With an unhealthy body. It attacks our own body and our body becomes unhealthy. Then with a bad relationship, then we have negative situations into our life. मैंने किसी को धोखा दिया, मेरे अंदर में dishonesty है, तो how do I punish myself? Someone will come and just whack away all my money. Be dishonest with me. So I punish myself. It is no one who punishes me. So please take the responsibility. Until we don't take the responsibility, we will not try to work on this laws of the universe. So the next says, if we have understood this, that it is we who sow and so shall we reap, we are not to go into the blame game. Then does not subtract. हमारे पुराने टाइम पे मेरे मम्मी लोग कहते थे कि तूने गलत किया ना, आज तूने अच्छा काम किया, so 1 minus one good minus bad minus equal to 0. This is what calculation comes to us. But they say no. If I sow bad seeds, negative thoughts and emotion, I will have to reap and attract negative situations and bad health. So this is first one. Please try to be very attentive. You sow a bad seed, you will reap and attract negative situation and bad health. So that is, if I sow good seed, I will have to reap and attract positive situation and good health. That is why they say in life, everything is going side by side. अच्छा हो रहा है, फिर बुरा हो रहा है, फिर अच्छा हो रहा है, फिर बुरा है. Today I'm happy, tomorrow I'm sad. Why? Because all the seeds and all the fruits are coming. Everything is falling. When happiness comes, it follows with sadness. If sadness comes, it follows with happiness. So it is always in this process. So good will sow a good situation, good health. Bad seeds are going to attract negative situation, bad health. In older time, elders used to say good to bad to equals to zero. It is a myth. You have to reap the bad and the good. You have to reap. That is the law. We must experience both the good and the bad as it comes. It is said that as we keep on sowing good virtues, now we are taking a lot of sharing, a lot of knowledge. Up now we are trying to sow a lot of good virtues, positive thinking. Then the power of good overpowers the negative sins. Now both the things are there, negative and positive. But we have become alert. Now we are trying to sow all the good virtues inside us. And slowly, this good overpowers the negatives. So when situations come in our life, a positive energy is high, because we are now very alert. Now the negative situations are going to come, but our perceptions going to change. We start seeing silver line in the dark times. दोनों आएंगे. We say कि हमने आज बहुत कुछ कर लिया तो सारा पीछे का. No, it will come. It is going to come. But the only thing is that as we are learning and we are abiding and working on the truthful living, getting a lot of virtues into our consciousness, this overpowers and makes our vision change. It changes our vision. Our perspective changes, our perception changes. So when any negative things that are manifesting in life, our destiny, which we call, are coming into our life, then this perception of ours, which has changed, starts seeing silver line in dark times. How does it see silver line in dark line? For example, कुछ भी गलत हमारे सामने कोई situation आ रही है, कुछ भी situation आ रही है. So what happens? वो situation, वो तो आएगी, वो bad situation आएगी. But मेरे अंदर इतनी अच्छी virtues है, इतनी knowledge है that is flowing, that in that दुख में भी मेरे को सुख नजर आता है. मेरे को तकलीफ आई है, मेरे को बहुत कुछ बोल रहे हैं, but then I always look with a smile. Oh yes, I know the whole thing. This is coming because this has to come. ये मेरा अपना ही बीजा हुआ जो सामने आ रहा है. But now I can see that there is an evolution for it. There is an evolution for me. If I handle it very beautifully and accept it, total acceptance, पूरे उसके हुक्म को मान के responsibility लेके मैं चलती हूँ. It is for my benefit. It is for my evolution. So what happened? My perception has changed. I started seeing the silver line. In those dark days, I see the silver line. Dukh mein bhi sukh manana. Happiness, dukh mein bhi sukh manana. So what happens that we have to be very, कहते ना, dukh sukh sam kar jano. Dukh आया, sukh आया, sam kar. Dukh आता है, so what do? We go terry, sadness, everything. और जब you say sukh आता है, दुख आया तो terry, sukh आया तो we're touching and forget everything. We are out of control. We forget everything. अब देख लो, घर पे शादी हो, आप एक नित्यनेमी हो, अब करने वाले अपने रूटीन में चलती हो, you meditate, you do everything. जब सुख आते हैं, you're so busy in the marriage, you're so busy and not. You say, okay, doesn't matter here. Now after the marriage is over, then we come back to our own routine. We'll come back to our own routine. Now we don't have the time. We forget everything. But they say, dukh sukh sam kar jano. See both of them on the same icon. Dukh aata hai, so then see with that perception. Aaya hai, yes, I know it is come. It is mera apna hi bija hua hai. It is come to teach me. It is come for my evolution. You see with a smile. Why? Because you have started abiding those beautiful energy that is inside you, those virtues, those Rabbi gun, and it has taken in charge of that man, the consciousness. So that is why your perception had changed. But you think that you can minus it? No, you cannot minus it. You cannot. The fruits are going to come. So we just cannot slacken down and say, आना तो है ही है, अब हम कुछ कर तो सकते नहीं है. No, you can do. Please all take a U-turn. Today was what? Your dharma, your purpose. Find out your talent. Just execute it. Small execution kar lo. Help the society. U-turn started. Or you started loving yourself. You started doing what you want to do. You started executing your talent. In broader perspective, you saw that you are the master of the soul. You are actually the soul. You are the master of all those rugby bones inside you. What you सकते मिला. Start executing it. Execute किया तो क्या हुआ? You will see that you are helping mankind. You are helping yourself first, loving yourself first, and then you are helping the society also. These small things you start executing. In the end, what will you see? कि जो भी हमने आज से पहले जो भी गंद लाया हुआ है, जो भी चीज बोए हैं, उसकी डेस्टिनी तो अट्रैक्ट होगी from the universe. उसकी frequency तो वो आएगी. But my perceptions are changing now. I've become alert. I've got this knowledge. No, nothing goes to waste. Today, even if I take a U-turn, I can manifest a beautiful life. I can handle every situation. So what do? I am please going to take away all these takeaways. These are all takeaways that you're going to do. So from today evening, what are you going to do? Yesterday you did the intent, your desires. Today you see all your whatever you are having. What is that you are having? All the uniqueness in yourself. कहते हैं मन तू ज्योत स्वरूप है, अपना मूल पहचान. एक ओशन है तेरे अंदर. वो तेरे को विरासत में मिले, उसको एक्सिक्यूट करो. पर एक्सिक्यूट कैसे करें? पहले तो उसको मैं ही लूं ना. I am not only aware of it. Today become aware. You are spending a lot of time for going your sleep and sitting in for the morning classes. Please take it. It's going to help you. It's going to help you for your evolution. This is the dharma. This is the purpose of every mankind. So I think today is the last day. Please, please, please be very careful of this law that what you sow, so shall you reap. This cannot, the karma will find you anywhere that you go in the universe. It's going to catch you. It's going to catch you. I think I made it very, very clear. Any doubts, any questions, please put it up. Arvinder, you can just carry on.
Absolutely, Puaji. Karma knows your address, even if you are homeless. So well said. Before we start our Q&A, on the occasion of Vaisakhi, as you all know, Jeevan Charge has put up a stall at Vadala Bhakti Park, where we have a lot of fun and masti and games and interactions, free counseling sessions, and above all, a golden opportunity to interact with Puaji herself. And of course, this year we have come up with our specially curated merchandise. So for that, you have to come there to see it. So all of you staying in Mumbai, or your nears and dears who can make it physically, do kindly share the post that has been put up in the WhatsApp group and come and avail of all these facilities. Thank you so much. We start with our questions now. Ji Rajwanshi. Rajwanji, is there an issue with your network again? Okay, till he sorts it out. If anybody else has a question, kindly raise your hand. Puaji, the diversity. Okay, we have a question. I can wait. Yes, Ekta.
Hello, Auntie. Good morning.
Good morning, Bicha.
Auntie, can you please explain once again? You said all seen seeds which are in a man, they has its own frequency. Can you explain these lines once again?
See what happens. For example, I have some bitterness. I have some anger. These are the things, seeds which are inside our mind. ये हम बड़े समय से खींच के लेके आ रहे हैं, किसी के साथ हो रहा है. and there's bitterness. That means this is a very high frequency inside. It is already inside us. Now, I'm now practicing. I am now practicing. Okay, I've started practicing to go on the truthful living. So that means now I'm sowing seeds. I'm sowing seeds of love, adjustment, non-judgment. I'm sowing the seeds and all. But हो सकता है जो हमारे bitterness है, जो anger which I'm carrying from many years, having a very high frequency, very high. That means this frequency, जब समय आएगा ना, ये frequency बाहर के universe में जाके इसको inline करेगा, and a seen karma will come in front of, the triggers will come into our life. We are going to manifest it according to the frequency of that. हो सकता है अभी bitterness है, but बहुत कम है, अभी तो शुरुआत ही है. So it takes time for it to come because the frequency is low. It waits for the universe to where we inline those frequency of the seed and of the fruit. It has to be inlined. So if the seed has a high frequency, it waits for a frequency of high. अगर मैंने किसी को बड़ा जबरदस्त धोखा दिया है and either the dishonesty और मैंने लाखों रुपये इसका चोरी कर लिया, it's a very high thing I've done. Now that frequency is very high, very high. Now it has its frequency, it goes into the universe. Now it will make a time where खाली लाखों में नहीं, मेरे को करोड़ों में मेरे को मारा जाएगा. So I need a person who will come and cheat me with crores, but then I need that person, I need that frequency. अगर मैंने किसी को 2 लाख मारा तो ये नहीं कि कोई आके मेरे को खाली 2 लाख मार देगा या मेरे को आके कोई 1000 मार देगा या 3 लाख मार देगा. No, 2 लाख मारा है तो 2 करोड़ कोई मारेगा मेरा. It is a frequency which goes. So it takes time. The frequency, when it attracts, it manifests. Now, second thing, if I have got that anger inside me, okay, it has got the anger inside me, and I've started practicing. I'm practicing love. Now I've just started practicing because the frequency is very slow. तो मैं कहती हूँ कि I am practicing love, मैं नाम सिमरन भी कर रही हूँ, सब कुछ कर रही हूँ, but it is not manifesting. कोई change भी नहीं हो रहा. I cannot see it manifesting in all. What happens? आज मैं जाऊँगी किसी के घर पे और I am going to talk very nicely. I am not going to put a blame game or everything. मैंने कर लिया. अब मैं किसी के घर जाती हूँ बोलने कुछ और बोल कुछ और आती हूँ. मैं कहती हूँ मैंने तो कुछ बोलना ही नहीं था, मैंने तो बड़े प्यार से करना था, बट उन्होंने मेरे को एंगर दे दिया तो मैं तो बस्टेड आउट. भाई मैंने क्या प्रैक्टिस किया? नाउ व्हाट? जो आपने प्रैक्टिस किया, वी जस्ट स्टार्टेड लर्निंग. उसकी जो फ्रीक्वेंसी इज क्वाइट लो, पर जो अंदर सीड अंदर बैठा हुआ है ना, दैट एंगर का इज वेरी हाई. Now there are two frequency. One is what I'm just practicing, what is already embedded. Now, two of them. So when I go to the other person's house, or कोई मेरे को बोलता है कुछ, it goes and triggers that anger. It goes because that is high. It attracts faster, and out of anger I outburst. तो मैं कहती हूँ बोलना कुछ और था, बोल कुछ और है, उन्होंने मेरे को गुस्सा दिला दिया. Be very careful. Don't get disheartened. It shows that हली सारी practice बहुत कच्ची है. हली we just started practicing.
आंटी, is it so कि जो भी जैसे अभी आपने कहा कि वो बोलना कुछ था और बोल कुछ और दिया, कि ये फ्रूट वो पहले वाली सीड का होगा जो ऑलरेडी एम्बेडेड है अंदर?
Embedded है, yes.
It can be that also.
Yes. It is there. देखो, it was already embedded. But अगर हमारी frequency हमने increase कर दी होती, if I would have increased and I'm really on the walking path, वो seed का fruit तो आएगा ही आएगा. But what will happen? My action would have changed. My action would have changed. I would have seen a silver line. For example, मैं बोल भी जाती हूँ because उसका भी तो मैं fruit हूँ, मैं बोल भी जाती हूँ, but I bounce back immediately and I say, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I can see the game plan. It is a very beautiful game, जिसका कोई अंत नहीं पा सकता. इस चीजों का अंत नहीं पा सकता. But we are trying to decode a lot of things where we can actually be able to execute and evolve. So there are all game. Cause and effects are always going together. Effect is also going and causes. अगर किसी ने मेरे को कुछ बोल दिया, so this is what the effect. साथ में cause क्या चल रहा है? Now what is my response? Both are going to work together. Everything is working simultaneously. Seen, unseen is working simultaneously. The trigger is coming and the trigger is come, the effect is come, साथ में response भी चल रहा है. So this is a very beautiful game of the universe. हम जितना भी डिकोड कर सकते हैं, we are helping it out ताकि we can make our life beautiful.
And Auntie, one more question. What you said, ki find out your talent and execute it. So, is it like you are saying professionally also?
Yeah. देखो प्रोफेशनली वही जाता है जिसके अंदर वो टैलेंट होता है. We go into talent. एक बंदा ही बहुत अच्छा स्पोर्ट्स में है, he has a talent, he can play it, so he goes into it and he becomes in a profession. पढ़ाई छाई छोड़ के he becomes into the sports. There are so many, there's a talent in it. Now today you see all the cricket players, they're making academies where they're giving free training. They're using their talent to help the society. They pick up small children from the places and all, and they're treating them and they're training them to, they're helping the society. Who will help those poor people? How will they come out? So they're opening up. So every talent that you have, whatever you are doing, maybe in your professional line, help give it to the mankind.
It is not to earn. It is not to earn the money, na. It is just to serve the humanity.
That's to serve.
You mean to
a part of it help the society.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you so much.
Rajwanji, if your network is resolved, unmute yourself. Rajwanji, we still cannot hear you.
हेलो, आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
हाँ जी, यस.
हेलो.
हाँ जी.
हाँ जी पुआ जी.
हाँ जी.
तो क्या भी follow the law of karma. If you self introspect, स्वप्रचल करो, तो you will reach to a state of ecstasy, विस्माद, आनंद. Now आनंद तो अपार है ना. There is no parameter for आनंद, but there might be some litmus test to know ourselves that we are on the right path, because सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन हमें तो साढ़े अंदर बैठा है. तो how can we know that we are on the right path?
See, we all have to introspect ourselves and we have to judge ourselves. Usually we are judging others. So we have to judge ourselves. So when we see that we are very happy, we are enlightened, we are in a bliss, and when we see that whatever is coming into life, all triggers are going to come in every nook and corner, they are going to come. But asi bepravav, asi apparent bliss, we see in total acceptance. We can see with this other vision of our eyes, our inner vision, we can see the game plan. And we're always with a smile, we can see that means we are in the correct path. We are in the truthful living. Jadu asi dukh which we sukh manande ha, that means we are in the correct path. Asi evolution with chal rahe ha. So our own judgment, our own introspection will tell us where we are. Because this is the inner side, this is the inner story. This is the inner story. This is not the outer story. लोग बड़ी बात कह देते हैं कि जी हाई इसको इतना पैसा है, बढ़िया गड्डियां तेज जा रही है, बॉसिंग है, एवरीथिंग, हाई कितना कुछ नसीब है, बड़ा कुछ मिल गया, जी रब ने बड़ा कुछ दे देता है ना. This is the only on the physical level what we are seeing in the materialistic world. That inner thing, that person who has that ample of money knows what's going inside him. वो कितना खुश है, कितना कुछ किए, he knows. So we, each of us can introspect ourselves. We can compare ourselves to ourselves. मैं कल अहिंसा, आज मनो चीज तो प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं हो रही. Today I can see the silver line in everything. Today I'm waiting कि चलो कोई situation I will let me see. It's like a game. Yes, I have overcome. I can see it. I can. So what is it? It is a game that is going inside me, and I can judge myself that yes, I am on the correct path. Okay. And then कि जो कमाई करता है, जो नाम सिमरन करता है, and walks on that path, कोई वो तत् ज्ञान नो और रस नो मान सकता है. He only can see and experience only who walks. So today when we are walking on this path, we are experiencing. So if today you are experiencing beautiful things inside you, you can only introspect. You can see, oh, I'm feeling very nice. Even if anything is happening, it makes no effect. I bulky have an empathy for the people. I can see what I have been sowing and now today what I am reaping, and I'm able to handle it beautifully. I have no complaints, I have no judgments, no blame game. I have total responsibility. So everyone has to introspect themselves, and you have to take your own judgment according to yourself. Do not judge anyone. Do not judge on the physical level. Judge yourself, introspect on the spiritual level, not on the physical body level, on the spiritual level, on this consciousness. Anji.
Thank you, Paji. We can squeeze one more question. Jaswinder ji, unmute yourself, ji.
हाँ जी, हेलो।
हाँ जी।
हाँ जी, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। And happy Baisakhi, Bua ji, and to all also.
And to all of you, same to all of you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Bua ji, today it was really very beautiful. Especially the last time which you said, the game plan, it's a game plan, and I keep that in mind, so I really enjoyed. Sometimes, I tell me it's a game plan, I have to be it's very good. I've got an awareness in all this now, understanding also. Acha, and Bua ji, I wanted to ask something about yesterday. Can I ask? It was about the law of intention and desire.
Yes, definitely. Sure.
Okay. It was the second last slide in which it was given, I will make a list of all my desires. I will carry this list with me wherever I go. I didn't get this paragraph, the full part, what it was.
Now you make a list of the desires. We have all many desires. We make a lot of desires. Now when we make desires, you have to check कि ये मेरे जितने desires हैं, are they right or are they wrong? Maybe one, there's a desire that I want ample of money. One may be a desire that I want money to just sustain myself. I have to sustain myself. I have to need, because we need money just to complete and to be in a little comfort zone, not to become lazy. These are two desires. So you have to check your desires. There are many, many desires that we have. Make a list of it. Now, when you make a list of the desires, you have to also make a list of the intent. ये जो desire है, what? For example, आज मेरा desire है कि मैं भाई नाम सिमरन रोज करना. I'm going to do it 4 times. We've been told injection तो लगाना ही लगाना. Now, very good. Desire is very good. That तुझे नाम सिमरन करना. But what is the intent behind it? The intent is कि I want to do नाम सिमरन for my evolution. I want to do Naam Simran so that I can clean all these burdens in my life, which I've been carrying from years to year. I have to just clean it off and my evolution. So this is one intent. One intent is कि भाई मैंने नाम सिमरन करना है so that I can change the universe. ताकि कल मेरी ना सास भी ठीक हो जाए, कल मेरा सोहरा भी ठीक हो जाए, कल मेरा आदमी ठीक हो जाए, कल मेरे बच्चे मेरे कहने में आ जाए. So what happened? Our intent is changed. Now you have to check the intent. The intent is one for your own evolution. Beautiful. But if the intent is to change the other person, it goes down the drain. So you have to be very careful to choose the desires, to which level that is, where the benchmark, and then the intent behind it. Usually our intent is
sorry, I'm in intent you mean is the intention, niyat? Intent is niyat.
Intent is niyat. Niyat.
What is intent?
Our motivation, our intention.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah. And what is desire is and what is want and need? See, want is what I want.
I want many things. पूरी जिंदगी बहुत कुछ मिलना है. मेरे को ये भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए. But when we want, God does not give us what we want. He gives us what we need. Now I want कि भाई मेरे बच्चे बहुत अच्छे हों, बड़े top पे हों. I want, every mother wants it. But then we don't get what we want. We get set up sort of children and who come and give us a bashing every different corner. They give us a bashing. Do it. But then God gives us what we need, because what you sow, so shall you reap.
Reap. Okay.
So that is what is the need of the hour. Because when you get this, it's going to actually help you for your evolution. He's not giving you for a punishment. He's giving it to you for your evolution. So he gives you what you need. Every minute he gives you what you need.
What you need.
Wants to हमारे blood. So we have to understand this कि जो हम चाह रहे हैं हमको नहीं मिल रहा है. That means there is a secret behind it. He is very clever. His laws are very well working. That means this is not whatever I'm wanting, I'm not getting. That means there is something else for me. Maybe there is something else which is much more greater than what I asked for.
Okay.
Or maybe there is something which I have to get, which is going to make me for my evolution. Where does my evolution stand? When triggers come. अब triggers तो हमको लगते हैं कि हाँ बड़ा कुछ गलत हो रहा है हमारे साथ. But their triggers are actually for my evolution. So find a silver line in it. Wanting बहुत होती है पर वो देगा नहीं. वही देगा जो तुमको लोड़ है. What we need and what we need is for our evolution. We are the spiritual being on the human journey. So every
that
time,
is a need. Okay.
Yes, that is our need.
Okay. And desire is ichha.
So what we need is also our evolution.
No, I can't.
Yes.
That is a need. Okay.
So it comes under the want. It comes under the want.
It comes under the want. Desire comes under the want.
It comes under the want. The wants, yes.
Okay. So we should be very clear what we want.
Yeah. Yes, what we want.
We are desiring for.
Yes.
And Buaji, in our sessions which we'll be having later on, do you have in healing also? What about healing?
Healing, see, when I'll be doing the next
on the
10
spiritual
days,
level, yeah.
On the spiritual level, when we'll be doing on the 10 days and all, I will be giving you tools.
Okay. Yes. Please catch up with that also.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Buaji. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I can't
Just
see
like-
smiles on your face. Anji.
Just like good seeds yield good crops, virtues will make your energy so positive and vibrations so high that the triggers will just pass us by. Let's forever come out of this judgmental and blame game mode and accept total responsibility for our lives. We may have come to a concluding end of our level 2, but tomorrow is a bonus. We have an open forum of level 2 at 5:30 a.m. IST. So do join in and gain more clarity. If any of your questions have remained unanswered, tomorrow is an opportunity. Please come up with any questions based on either level 1 or level 2, and Kovaji will answer them all. Thank you. Have a flawless Friday.
Before I wind up, I will want all the smiling faces first. Second, today's Vaisakhi. Today, whatever we are doing on this platform, we are actually celebrating Vaisakhi. Why? Because we are following the path. We are understanding the law of the universe. We are trying to walk on the laws of the universe. We are trying to execute all the virtues. We are trying to understand our identity. This is actually Vaisakhi. This is Khalsa. This is Khalaspan. This is the Khalsa of it. What does Khalsa mean? What does Khalsa mean? Those who are Khalas. And what is Khalas is pure love and truth. So today, actually, we are celebrating Khalsa on this platform on Zoom. Mark my word, this is Khalas. This is Khalsa. This is Khalsa. People have a different notion. Like a bad job, no, those are the martial arts. Today we all are preparing ourselves to be Khalas. We are preparing ourselves to make our inner journey beautiful. Our purpose, our dharma of life. So, with a beautiful smile on all your faces, yes. So I want to see all of you. God bless all of you.
Thank you.
Khalsa.
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Love you all, love you all.
Love you, Buaji.
Also love you.
Where is the meeting? I think we are out somewhere. Okay, yeah. I can't hear.